From Forest Park, Georgia, Cindy Schreyer's love of golf began when the family moved to Peachtree City when her mother Shirley began working at Flat Creek Country Club.
Got involved with golf, got involved with a lot of sports growing up. But my dad and my grandfather played mine. I think my grandfather introduced my dad to it. I remember playing Flat Creek and playing and walking with them, play 9 holes or drive the golf cart for them.
Cindy played a variety of sports growing up. She excelled at basketball and was a key player on the Fayette County Tigers basketball team.
I truly think she could have played basketball in college as well if she wanted to. If she was that kind of athlete. She's kind of the lead at everything.
I was very successful with playing at Fayette County High School, played basketball for them. Great long ball shooter. I think I was a 3-point shooter before we had 3 points. The basketball coach wanted us to take a spring sport to stay active, and Coach Walker expected us to go play track, and I'm not much of a runner, so I played golf, and I just decided to go out for the boys golf team. That was a great experience. The boys embraced me, and we just really had a great time.
Schreyer quickly became one of Georgia's best golfers, winning the inaugural Georgia Girls Championship. She won the Greater Atlanta Women's Amateur Championship from 1981 to 1985.
So I was pursuing a basketball scholarship, but I just really wanted to play golf. So I started writing schools, sending out resumes, trying to make contacts. Met Coach Murphy, and Liz Murphy was the golf coach there and the athletic director then, and I just knew I wanted to go to Georgia.
Cindy quickly formed a strong bond with Coach Liz Murphy at UGA, which helped her realize her full potential.
We had quite a bond. We had an instant connection. She was a great individual, really had her quirks, which was really fun, but she really believed in me, which was awesome, and we had a great friendship.
Schreyer immediately made an impact at Georgia, setting records for the lowest stroke average, most individual titles in a season and a career. She helped lead the Bulldogs to SEC titles in 1983 and 1985, but her most memorable year at Georgia came in 1984, when she won 6 times, was an All-SEC and All-America, and won the NCAA Individual Championship.
It's so funny because I'm such a person that looks forward, not somebody that really reflects on what's happened. I think when I left Georgia, I was like, oh wow, I did that. I mean, it was almost a surprise that I accomplished that. I think it was just taking one tournament at a time. Oh, I believed in myself and in what I did, and it was a great experience. The golf was incredible. I kind of felt like if I was going to play on that golf course for my experience, that I couldn't get a better golf course to get me ready for the LPGA Tour. The whole presence of being at the University of Georgia was great. The experiences were right there in front of you, and you just captured that. But I finished, got my degree, did very well with school, but had that opportunity to have that really good balance of golf and education.
In 1986, Cindy joined a select group. By winning the U.S. Women's Public Links, she became a USGA champion.
It was a beautiful golf course. It was a great experience to win a USGA event, and I think in the moment I didn't realize how extravagant it was, and now it's really significant since it's no longer.
After graduating from the University of Georgia, Schreyer had her sights set on professional golf.
I was always going to do that. Once I started playing well and I got to Georgia and I saw the competition with the nation, with playing really good players at the Division I level, I saw that I could do that. Took me a while. Took me 3 tries.
While Cindy attempted to qualify for the LPGA, she played on the developmental tour, winning the 1987 Ravines Classic and the 1988 LaGrange Honda Classic.
I played the mini tour for a couple years, and I felt like that 3rd year I went to the finals, I knew I was going to make it. I had no question in my mind.
The third time at LPGA qualifying school proved to be the charm as Cindy finished third, accomplishing her goal and becoming a member of the LPGA Tour.
I would say I grinded it out most of the time. I wasn't super successful. I could say I was never satisfied, but I think that's the part that made me successful. The ability to manage the non-success.
During her 15-year career on the LPGA, Cindy finished in the top 10 23 times and won the 1993 Sun Times Challenge.
I don't ever go to a tournament thinking I'm going to finish second. Golf game always varied with how I was going to do it, but there was always a day where something was on. So if I'm putting well, I remember winning on the LPGA and I looked at Rick Reed, my caddy, and I said, the hole looks huge on the greens. Just get me on the greens.
Schreyer's relationships with her competitors and tour partners made her the top choice to be the president of the LPGA.
I found my leadership there. I've always been kind of an introvert, but found once you get on the LPGA, you become that entertainer, and you have to be able to turn it on and off. That experience was quite incredible because I saw the other side of things, which was really quite phenomenal, the dedication that it takes to run a tournament, all the way from the volunteers at the events, all the way to the sponsors, to the tour.
After her career on the LPGA Tour, Cindy is still playing, competing on the LPGA Legends Tour, though her focus on golf has shifted compared to her younger years.
Knew that the golf business just wasn't for me. I was a player, not somebody that really enjoyed the behind the scenes of making it happen. And I just happened to run upon Trader Joe's. And I've been with them going on 16 years now. Trader Joe's asked me to run the store down in St. Pete, Florida. So I'm down there living the dream. It's been great. I love being a leader for Trader Joe's. It's not really even a real job. It's a passion. I love developing people. That's what we do. That's what I do. And I love getting people what they want and just developing captains like myself, developing managers, making crew members better people.
With a lifetime of accomplishments to celebrate, she was inducted into the University of Georgia Ring of Honor in 2003. And now Cindy Schreyer is a member of the Georgia Golf Hall of Fame.
Make me a little choked up, but she's always taken care of me. She's always been that big sister that just was always there.
Her late father would be very proud. I am extremely proud. She's given a lot to the golf industry and tried to do her very best, which she does at all times.
But having my family there, being recognized for what I've done, what we've done together, because it's my family, it's a family commitment.